Okay, folks, a bit of rubbish that came off really well. We'll soon find out what we're talking about. Let's see if I can make it come up a treat. I don't know how this is going to look. Let's see what it is. It is foil, a foil off a Milo tin. So Milo tin, we all know if you're in Australia, if you're an Australian, you know what Milo is. It's like a malted chocolate drink. It's meant to be full of, infused with vitamins and minerals, and it's meant to be a real healthy chocolate milk drink. It's called Milo, M-I-L-O, like Milo and Otis, if you remember that movie. Yeah, that looks really quite nice. I do think we might have to move it over a bit because of this corner, but then that might add something to it. I do think it does. Milo and Otis. Who could ever forget that dog and cat movie in the early 90s, if I remember correctly? When I think of Otis, I normally think of elevators and escalators, travelators, that sort of shit, you know, to do with lifts and that. But basically Milo and Otis, you know, Milo was the cat, and Otis was the cute little pug dog that appeared in the movie. The movie has been a little bit controversial though, because I don't know for sure, but there were rumours that there were dogs and cats being killed in the making of the movie, and a lot of suffering, like it was like animal rights. The animals were not being treated properly. A lot of animals apparently died in the making of the movie. I don't know. It's a controversy. I'm not an expert on this shit, but that's what I heard. And that looks really nice. I did forget one thing. I forgot to make it into a mirror image, but it looks good. Actually, yeah, I forgot to make it into a did I reverse the colours? Because that looks dark and that still looks dark. That's odd. Strange. I forgot to switch it to negative positive reversal. I was meant to do that, but it looks good like that. I actually think maybe I'll reprint the positives out. I'll reprint them actually, because that looks really nice. Maybe not. But basically, yeah, Milo and Otis, you know, the movie was apparently exploited animals, which was really a shame, because, you know, like it was, I forgot one thing, that's what I forgot. I was meant to put on the mirror image setting, so I forgot about that. But yeah, Milo and Otis, indeed, that was a really I think I did see the movie. I saw it on video, on what was then VHS, before we had, yeah, and they still had VHS. That looks really quite nice. So they still had VHS, and we would have watched it on a VHS video tape player, VCR, video cassette recorder, VCR. So back in those days, there was still a lot of videotape, not the usual, not the DVDs, which were I think DVDs came after, just after VHS. So VHS was still quite big in the early 90s. I'll just line these up. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.